Have you ever wondered what happens when you combine 100 eggs with chicken hearts and liver? Well, I just did exactly that and created what might be the most insane lunch of my entire life. Stick around because this culinary adventure is about to get absolutely wild. So picture this. I'm standing in my kitchen this morning, staring at a massive pile of ingredients that most people would never dream of putting together. 100 fresh eggs, a pound of chicken hearts, half a pound of chicken liver, and absolutely no idea what I'm getting myself into. But sometimes the best meals come from the craziest ideas, right? Now before you click away thinking I've completely lost my mind, let me tell you why this combination actually makes perfect sense. Chicken hearts and liver are some of the most nutrient-dense foods on the planet. We're talking about incredible amounts of iron, B vitamins, and protein that your body absolutely craves. And eggs? Well, eggs are basically nature's perfect protein package. So combining these three powerhouses together creates something that's not just delicious, but incredibly nutritious. The preparation started early this morning. I began by carefully cleaning the chicken hearts, removing any excess fat, and cutting them into bite-sized pieces. These little muscular organs have such a unique texture when cooked properly. They're tender, yet slightly chewy, with a rich, meaty flavor that's much milder than you might expect. The key is not to overcook them, because they can become tough really quickly. Next came the liver preparation, which honestly intimidated me a bit. Chicken liver has this reputation for being strongly flavored, and I wanted to make sure I handled it correctly. I soaked the pieces in milk for about 30 minutes to draw out any residual blood and mellow the flavor. Then I patted them completely dry and seasoned them generously with salt and pepper. But here's where things got really interesting. Instead of cooking everything separately, I decided to create layers of flavor that would build on each other throughout the cooking process. I heated up my largest cast iron pan and started with the hearts first, letting them develop a beautiful golden brown crust that would add incredible depth to the final dish. The sizzling sound filled my kitchen as those hearts hit the hot oil. The aroma was absolutely incredible, rich and savory with hints of iron that reminded me of the best steakhouse experiences. After about 5 minutes of careful browning, I pushed them to one side of the pan and added the liver pieces. Now cooking liver properly requires a delicate touch. Too little heat and it becomes mushy and unappetizing. Too much heat and it turns into leather. I found that medium-high heat for just 2 to 3 minutes per side gave me that perfect balance of a crispy exterior and a creamy pink interior that liver lovers dream about. While the organs were cooking, I started working on my egg strategy. 100 eggs might sound excessive, but I had a plan. I cracked them in batches, whisking groups of 20 at a time to ensure even cooking and maximum fluffiness. The key was to add them gradually to the pan, creating layers that would cook at different rates and give me varying textures throughout. The first batch of eggs went into the pan with the hearts and liver, and immediately the magic started happening. The eggs began to set around the organs, creating pockets of protein heaven that were absorbing all those incredible flavors. I used a spatula to gently fold everything together, being careful not to break up the hearts and liver too much. As each successive batch of eggs joined the party, the dish started transforming into something truly spectacular. The golden yellow of the eggs contrasted beautifully with the deep brown of the seared hearts and the rich mahogany of the perfectly cooked liver. Every fold of the spatula released new waves of aroma that had my mouth watering uncontrollably. The cooking process took nearly an hour because I refused to rush perfection. Each addition of eggs needed time to partially set before the next batch joined the mix. This gradual building created layers of texture that made every single bite completely different from the last. Seasoning was crucial throughout this entire process. I added salt and pepper continuously, tasting as I went to ensure the flavors remained balanced. The natural richness of the organs paired with the mild creaminess of the eggs created this incredible umami bomb that just kept building with every bite. When everything finally came together, I had created what can only be described as the ultimate protein scramble. The final result was this massive, fluffy, incredibly satisfying dish that looked like it came straight out of a gourmet restaurant kitchen.